Hi, this is Stuart and this is Stuart's Been Thinking Again. A bit of thinking about the Chief Explorer and what that role means. So it's mid-May now, and beginning of April I began this journey of figuring out what this new role for myself is all about, and started to work through some more deeper thinking about what kind of work I'm going to be doing. There's some very specific and tangible work I'm doing for the NHS R&D team that I used to lead, and that brings some clarity to things. But I always wanted this work to be about that work of exploration, the journey that we take, and the space of curiosity. And I guess the step before curiosity would be the opening up to the wonder of the world around us. I'm reading a book at the moment by Geoffrey Davis called Tracking Wonder. It's also the name of his website, and a podcast that he's run a couple of series of. And it's full of fascinating ideas and some science-based thinking around how you get into a space of wonder. The wonder that we maybe have as a child when we're maybe 7 or 8 years old, when the world just around us, just everything seems to be filled with wonder and filled with excitement. So he talks about us getting back to that space, re-emerging into that world where we're thinking about everything with maybe a sense of awe as well, the awesomeness of all that is around us. I often am particularly preoccupied with looking at the connections between things and looking outwards to not obvious connections, to find in that space a way in and a way of exploring something new. And it's that kind of thinking that's leading me into what the work of the Chief Explorer is all about. I've already shared before, I think, that this work is an external work and an internal work. The external exploration, you'll notice I'm sitting in a car right now, is about the journeys that we're taking. Not got outside the UK very much for the last couple of years, largely because of the pandemic, but increasingly we're getting out and exploring around the UK, going to find new spaces and new places, exploring in nature, exploring buildings. All of that's bringing forth ideas, and my intention is to blog more about that. I'm going to be blogging at my own website, stuarteglin.com, and also in a new space that I've opened up recently, chiefexplorer.co.uk, where I'll be sharing some of the thoughts and ideas that emerge from the exploration that's going on. There's the external journey then, and there's also an inner journey. And the inner journey is the thinking and the idea generation that flows from that exploration. And also, of course, emerges from the thinking that I'm absorbing from other people, like Geoffrey Davis and his work, like the work of Michael Bungay Stanier, and a whole plethora of writers whose work I'm immersed in at the moment. Some of that work is work around organisations and organisational development. Some of it is coaching, some of it's personal development, but also I'm interested in exploring poetry as well, and films and videos. So out in that space, as I explore, I'll be sharing ideas, talking through the things that are emerging for me, and dropping that into the space there for you all. Now, some of this work, it's harder to share with you when I'm not engaging directly with you on a day-to-day basis as I was when I was the leader. And that's right, it's right that I shouldn't be attending team meetings and engaging in one-to-ones, because that's not my role now. So I'm thinking about the way in which I open those communication links up and share information. The blog is a way, I think, for me to do that, and I'm going to ensure that you're receiving updates of the blog posts as and when I release those. These videos will be another way to do that, and I'm open to suggestions. So if there are other media that would be helpful, let's look at that and look at what we can do. Okay, I think that's enough for now. I hope that's provoked some thinking. As always, please give me a reaction. Let me know what your thoughts are on what I've shared within this short video. Thanks for watching.